everybody, it's Christine. We're here to do a little bit of restorative yoga with Garrett Public Library. So make sure you have a mat, bare feet so you don't slide, a couple blocks, strap, a bolster or pillow if you like, and a chair or at least a back of a couch or a wall or something that you're going to be able to work with for our last few poses. Okay, so let's get started. Let's lay down on our backs. Give a good squeeze and rock to your knees. Come to center. Drop your feet wide. Drop your knees together. If that's not comfortable, you can straighten your legs out, feet wide. Palms up toward the ceiling, away from the body. And take a big breath. And again. And one more time. Swallow. Release the jaw. Soften your face and start breathing through your nose. Just check in and see how your body feels. Gently rock your head from side to side, slow and easy. Move head back to center. Stretch the arms above the head, stretch the legs out below. Inhale, heels in one direction, fingertips in the other, and stretch, 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 and release. Bring the arms down and bring your knees up. Bring the knees up into the chest and squeeze. Keep your feet off the ground, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the right and hover. Inhale back to center, use your core. Exhale the knees to the left and hover. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the right, drop them all the way down, roll all the way over onto your right side. Stack your hips and knees. Then turn, look at your left shoulder and reach and look away. Lengthen your spine on your inhales and release and relax on your exhales. If this is comfortable, you can straighten your legs. Bend your knees if your legs are straight. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees all the way over to the left, rolling onto your left side. Stack your hips, stack your knees. Then turn, look out your right shoulder and reach away. If this is comfortable, you can straighten your legs and lengthen and release with your breath. legs are straight, bend your knees. Inhale back to center. And give the knees a good squeeze. Let's rock up or press up to seated. Grab a pillow, a folded up blanket, bolster, couch bolster. I want you to sit on it. If you need to pause this and go get one of those because you didn't think I was going to need it, feel free to do so. We're also going to need our blocks. Okay? So we're going to set our blocks behind us. And with the blocks about shoulder width behind you, you're going to set your hands on your blocks with your fingers pointing towards you, right on the edge of the block, okay? And it's just to get your shoulders back. Roll your pelvis forward, okay? And if it helps, you can bring your blocks down. And you can go all the way down. If you really want to lean back, pull your shoulder blades together and lift your chest. And release. Take your blocks with you and bring them forward. Set them by your ankles, okay? You can stay here and tilt forward. You can rest your elbows on your blocks. If you want to, you can roll yourself forward. You can lower the blocks down as the body releases. And slowly bring yourself back up. Sorry, my hair decided to take a trip. Set your blocks out to the side. Bring your feet to cobbler's pose. Bottoms of the feet together, knees out to the sides. Grab a hold of your ankles. Inhale, lengthen into a flat back. And exhale, drop your knees down to the floor. And your knees aren't going to hit the floor, just toward the floor is what I should have said. Some people's knees will hit the floor, but very few of us will our knees come anywhere near the floor. Keep rolling your pelvis towards your feet. On your next inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, allow yourself to roll forward. If this hurts your ankles, take your hands and place them underneath your ankles. Slowly bring yourself up. Lean back, straighten your legs out. And just go as wide as is comfortable. You don't have to go any further. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tilt yourself forward. You may feel like you're going to slide off of your bolster, and that's okay. Don't slide off if you can help it, but if you can. If this is causing you tension in your neck and shoulders because you're holding your whole upper body, don't do it. Just lean back. That'll be enough. You should feel a stretch down the back. And if you're just disliking the pillow, you can always come off of it. Right. And if you don't feel stable enough on your pillow, work yourself a little farther back so that you feel like you're stable. All right, we're going to do some side stretches here. You can leave your legs wide, or you can bring your feet in cobbler's pose, whichever feels better to you. Inhale the left arm up and open the side of the body. Try to keep your right shoulder above your knee. Don't go too far over. Breathe into your left ribs. Inhale, bring the arm up and down. Other side, inhale the right arm up, slide down. Open the right side of the body. Inhale, bring it up and down. Grab a hold of the insides of the knees, bring them in for wide cobblers again. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, allow yourself to fold just a little more, a few more breaths. Again, if it bothers your ankles, slide your hands underneath. Slowly bring yourself up. Lean back on the hands, press into the feet to lift your bum off your pillow, grab it and get it out of the way. We'll use it later, so don't get it too far. Alrighty, let's flip over to hands and knees. Actually, let's not do hands and knees yet. Let us do a couple of abs. So, knees up, feet hips width apart. Try to flatten your back out. Arms up to shoulder height. Take breath in. As you exhale, lean back, kind of get down onto that sacrum a little bit. Try to lift your chest and drop your shoulders. You can stay here or lift your feet. You can straighten your legs if you're feeling like it. I do not feel like it today, so I'm going to stay here. And then if you want to, you can lower down, keeping your shoulder blades off the ground, feet off the ground. Release down, give the knees a good squeeze and a rock. Come to center. Knees and ankles, hips width apart, legs at a 45 like you're in a chair, sitting with the back of the chair to the floor. You can stack your hands behind your head. Take a breath in. As you exhale, pelvis toward the belly button, tailbone off the ground. You can stay here or straighten the legs and reach for the ceiling. Just trying to shorten the muscle between the pelvis and the rib cage. And release. Drop your feet down. Rock them a little side to side. Bring them to center. And let's rock up or press up to seated and flip over to hands and knees now. Alrighty. Let's roll our spines. Wrist under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Inhale, shoulders down the back, tailbone up, belly down, lift the chest. Open the front of the spine. On an exhale, tuck your tailbone, squeeze the belly into the back. Squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and tuck. Back to center. Knees wider than the mat, big toes together. Shift your hips to your heels. Walk or slide your hands out. Rest your forehead or your chin. If you prefer to do pigeon here, you can, if you know pigeon and like it. Inhale, lift your chest. Walk over to the right. Root the left hip back to the left heel. Slide the left arm out. Drop your chest, drop your head. Relax and breathe. Inhale, lift your chest, walk through the center, over to the left. Root your right hip back to your right heel, slide your right arm out, drop your head, drop your chest, relax and breathe. Inhale, lift your chest, come back to center and press back for a couple breaths. Walk the upper body up, bring the knees in, alternately straighten out your legs. All right, let's come to standing. If you'd like to come through down dog with me, go ahead. Otherwise, you can just come right up to standing. Tuck your toes under, take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your knees, get your bum up. Find your even weight. Lift out the shoulders and drop your chest, armpits toward the face. And then work your way to a forward fold. Bend your knees, rest belly or chest on your thighs. Shake your head and shoulders, make sure they're relaxed. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tailbone to the ceiling, upper body loose and relaxed, and breathe. Release the arms, bend the knees, roll on up. Shoulders up near the ears and down the back. And lift your chest. All right, let's come on up and find either chair, wall, back of couch. And wherever your hip bones meet that, place your hands. Walk back to an L shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bum to the wall behind, drop your chest, let your head hang, and breathe. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, step toward the chair wall, get your balance. Let's do tree pose. Make sure you have a hold of it so you don't get something to touch or hold on to, so if you lose your balance, you don't lose your pose, alrighty? Shift your weight to one foot, take a big breath. Bring your foot up, rest your heel on your ankle, calf, or knee, and breathe. Release. Let's swap to the other side. Shift your weight. Tuck your tailbone. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Hold and breathe. And release. And let's come back to our mats and lay down on our backs. Give a good squeeze and rock to your knees. Make a big X out of the body. Inhale the right leg about halfway up. Exhale it to the left. Reach right foot and hand away from each other. Inhale, back to center and down. Inhale the left leg up, exhale it to the right. Reach left foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center and exhale down. And full happy baby. Thighs outside your torso, knees towards your armpits. You can grab your behind your knees or your feet. But whichever one you choose, be sure your shoulders and low back are on the mat. And you can rock or stay still. You're rocking, come back to center and release. And your choice for a back bend. You can roll over on your belly into bow pose or grab a block with me and do supported bridge. You're doing supported bridge, feet hips width apart, close up to your bum, press into the feet, lift your hips, come up onto the balls of the feet so you can get your block under your tailbone, lower down. Should feel good. If it doesn't, don't do it. Relax and breathe. You can stay in this pose if you like it for your restorative, or come into your balls of your feet and press down to lift your hips up, get your block out and roll back down. And your choice for restorative, you can do legs up the wall, you can rest your knees on a bolster behind them, you can put a bolster down your back, you can lay flat, all the choices that will work for you, okay? Today I'm going to do a forward fold for mine. And just in case I haven't shown it to you before, you do a block on its medium height, a block on its high height, and then you bring your pillow here and set it down. And then you walk up so that your pillow is between your thighs, and then you just roll yourself forward. Should feel good. Wherever you're at, take a big breath. Swallow, release the jaw and soften your face. And just let go of your breath. Let your breath just come and go at its natural pace. Bring your mind back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Know the muscles of the jaw and the face. And lion's breath if you like. Big inhale. Stick your tongue out and exhale. If you have blocks under you, find a way off of your blocks as gentle as possible. If you're on your back, bend your knees. Inhale the arms above the head and exhale onto your right side. And everybody, press yourself up or find your way to a comfortable seat. Lift your chest, drop your shoulders, reach up with the crown of your head. Take a breath in and out. And in and out. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I hope you're all right. Take care of yourselves. Be sure to work a few classes in every week. I'm proud of you for showing up and taking care of yourself in the midst of everything going on in this world. So good for you. Alrighty, can't wait to see you. Bye guys.